Welcome back to our color carpet time. Now, this is the time of day when we gather around the big color carpet here at school. We have a seat, we listen really well. We learn about letter sounds and the letters and the words that we can create with those letters and all kinds of other cool things. We might even have some friends stopping by. You never know what will happen at color carpet time, all right? Let's get into it. First, I'm going to have you identify or tell me the last sound or final sound you hear in a few words. Okay? First, west. West. What is the final sound you hear in west? W, e, s, t. T is the final sound in west. Very good. Next up, let's do ant. Ant. What is the final sound you hear in ant? Ant. It's also t. Good. How about city? City. S, I, t, e. E. E is the final sound you hear in city. Good. What about hymn? Hymn. I, m. Is the final sound. Excellent, excellent. All right. So we practiced a couple days ago our W, like in watermelon, and our B, like in bear. Well, today we're going to focus on a couple other sounds. What are these, boys and girls? If you said they are jelly beans, you are correct. What is the first sound you hear when you say jelly beans? J. Yes, we're going to look at J. We're going to look at J, like jar. Jar, jelly beans. Both start with that J. And we also have another one we're going to practice today. What is this animal? This lovely creature. That's right, it's a zebra. And what does a zebra begin with? Z, right? Z, z, zebra. Just like z, z, zero. Look at that, I snuck some math in to our color carpet time. Zebra and zero with the z, z, right? Okay, so we're going to practice a little bit with our Z and our J, and we're going to do that in our orange workbook. Now we're going to have my bookmark that I have in there so I know where we left off. We're going to go to page 1.65, and this is the J book. The J book. And we're going to go to 1.66, turn the page once, to the Z book. And remember, on these ones, what you're doing is picking out a picture here that begins with Z. You're going to cut it out, you're going to glue it, and then you're going to write the name of the object right there. Also, there is a box here that you can read to somebody and follow the directions. It tells you to do something with one of these pictures. Same with our J. Now, that's not all, because we're working with our J and our Z, our JZ, and we're going to turn back a couple pages because we have our book here, but we also have a J page and a Z page. So we're going to turn back to 1.59. And here it is. Here's our J. Remember, you're going to write the first letter in all these pictures. You're only going to color the ones that begin with J. Then we'll turn the page to 1.60 and do the same thing for Z, right here. Same thing for Z. Okay. That'll take care of our workbook for today. But we have another task at hand. Do you know what that is? I bet you do. I think I know, young man. Is that right, Granny? Why, yes, I believe we have a challenge to prepare for, and I've come here to train you. Now, we have some sight words, don't we, Mr. T? Yes, we do. Yes, these sight words you might have seen before. We've practiced them the last couple weeks, so you might already be an expert at it. And maybe Mrs. Duck doesn't have a chance of beating you this week. But let's practice, shall we? All right. Granny, you seem pretty excited. Yes, yes. I'd love a challenge. That's great, Granny. Like Granny said, you'll recognize these words because we've been practicing them the last couple of weeks. There's 5 of them this time, but you've seen them all. So hopefully you already know them. But if they're one of the words that we had trouble with, this is a perfect opportunity to learn them, right? This is a perfect chance. It's like a second chance to learn maybe the words that were a little bit hard. All right, so let's get going. You ready, Granny? Yes, yes, I'm ready. Is this was? That's right, Granny. Everything all right? Yes, oh yes, yes. I'm just excited about our challenge is all. Oh, that's this. This. Okay, Granny, we've got to give everybody a chance. Oh, I'm very sorry. It's all right, Granny. Don't worry about it. Just try to relax. Don't say this one too fast, okay? Go ahead, Granny. And yes. Did you see she was trying not to blurt it out? Thank you, Granny. Thank you. Go ahead, Granny. From. There. Good. From. And finally. I don't know if I don't quite remember this one. No? It's alright. We'll get it. This is, boys and girls, they. Ah, yes, they. They will do great against Mrs. Duck. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Well, Granny, thank you so much for coming along and helping us out. Oh, no problem. I love to be the coach. Well, thank you very much, Granny. And we'll see you. Maybe you could bring some cookies next time. That would be cool. Why, yes, maybe I shall. Maybe I shall. I'll see you later. Bye-bye, boys and girls. Bye, Granny. Bye-bye, Mr. T. All right, boys and girls. Real quick. Again, thank you to Granny for coming by. Real quick, let's go over these one more time. They. From. And. This. And finally, was. All right, so once again, I know you're going to do just wonderful with that. You guys are working really hard. Mrs. Duck is lifting weights again. She's taking it really, really seriously. She has a lot of fun with it, and I hope you have a lot of fun with it too. Coming up Friday, it's our Mrs. Duck Sight Word Challenge, right? So let's make sure we're studying. You can even make your own cards like this. If you grab the index cards that are in your box, you could write each one of our sight words, and then you can practice even on your own. You can just sit in your room and pull a card up and say, oh, that's was, and go through. It's a good way to get practicing, right? When you have extra time. Maybe if you're in a car and you're in the back seat and you're driving, you're kind of bored, and you go, you know what, I'm going to do my sight words. There you go. Boys and girls, I want you to remember to read for 15 minutes tonight. Thank you very much for being here for Color Carpet Time. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.